Well, about about 4 years ago, the famous hurricane hunters moved their facility from McDale Air Force Base in Tampa to right here in Lakeland at the Lakeland Linder Regional Airport. NOAA's Aircraft Operations Center, though, does more than just chase hurricanes. In this edition of Geek Fix, Greg shows us why this team of men and women is so vital to not only Lakeland, but for our entire country, too.
Here in Florida, we best know NOAA's Aircraft Operations Center as the hurricane hunters, flying high into the eye of a storm for data.
We are on call round the clock. The two P3s and the one high altitude jet, the G4, and all of its crews, all of their crews, are all on call for that entire 6-month window to support the hurricane forecast.
But there's a large team there that does more than that.
So it depends. When we're flying for the fisheries service, we may be out doing a whale survey. We may be out looking for different animals as a indicator of the health of the environment. When we're flying for the National Ocean Service, which sounds kind of weird, we're performing a critical role for the nation, which is coastal mapping.
Take the recent snowfall in Denver. Their mission is critical to science. Some of the data meteorologists use to predict things like flooding with all that snow, well, that comes from what happens in the air.
And we got to know what's going to happen to that snow when it melts. How's it going to impact the downslope people? Is it going to replenish the reservoirs, or is it going to cause a lot of damage with flooding? So we have aircraft that go up and measure the amount of water that's in that snow from the air.
And the future for NOAA, it looks bright.
But we do have an outlook and requirements and customer asks that are going to require more people, more planes in the future. And that's the future being the next 10 years. So that being said, and we know that ahead of time, we recently expanded our facility.
You can read more about NOAA and all they do on abcactionnews.com/Lakeland.